Don't worry about it.
Isn't it weird that
Don't
Filipino
stereotype him like that.
Filipino is with an F, but the Philippines is with a P?
It's really weird.
Why?
I have no idea.
I hate
That
that.
is
I should
weird.
probably look. Yep.
That
Filipinos
is
with an F.
strange.
I know.
So what did you ask for when you got your haircut? Just you want to look like a thumb?
No. God, right? But like actually. Well, this is what stressed me out. So my
Whack-a-mole?
barber. I know. It's like, show me what a penis looks like. No, just like, circumcised or
barber?
uncircumcised. My guy's on vacation. And
I feel like it's what your hair always looks like.
And and I'm traveling for 2 weeks, so I needed to get it done. So I just called the barbershop down the street from me. And this is how you could tell it was going to be bad. So I had an appointment at 7. And at 5 o'clock, they call and they're like, can you come now?
AM?
No, PM.
Oh, Jesus.
They were like, can you come now instead of 7? Because she's ready. And I was like, no, I'm not anywhere near. So I get to my place. I start walking. It's like 30 minutes away. And they're like, she calls and she's like, are you going to be late? Are you going to be late? We just want to make sure you're not going to be late because she has to get out of here. And I was like, oh God, she's in a rush. So then I sat in the chair and she's like, what do you want? I'm like, short on the sides, just a trim on the top. And she goes, and it was done.
I think
It's my hair grows very, very fast.
I think you look sweet.
So it'll be
I'm
fine.
not offended.
Monday, by Monday, it'll be fine. But
I don't
it's
think it
nice
looks that
'cause
bad.
It makes me look a little butcher, which is good because next week for work I have to go to Serbia. So,
how long are you leaving for?
Yeah, I say you scream butch right now.
I know, right?
And have you got this approved
Hey,
by us?
Serbians.
How long are you going?
48 hours.
Whoa.
First, I'm covering a set visit. So
That's
For
interesting.
like a feature film?
no, for a TV show. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a big budget.
Ay.
No, if anything,
Wait,
it's cheap.
there's an
because
emergency.
With
Everything
who?
is cheaper.
Hey. Ted,
Ted's like
Ted.
filing her. Like all I hear was like buzz.
I got to
buzz,
call you
buzz.
back.
What did he want?
He psycho calls.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I know. Dom was doing that for a while.
He psycho calls. He saw me for a hot minute
Yeah.
because of my ruggable dilemma.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. What
And he was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I just gotta lay out my ruggable." I spent 2.5 hours in a laundromat. People in laundromats don't mess around.
What do you mean by that?
It builds character when you're in a laundromat.
Why is everyone so surprised that I was like sitting? I was like, I love the laundromat.
Ugh.
It's like forced phone time.
It's like, no, you're cosplaying poor. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not cute. For us who still go to laundromats, it's not cute.
I found a laundromat that has, you know how they have like extra large load where it's like 4 loads in
I know.
one?
I'm familiar with an extra large.
They
Cheers,
had
ladies.
a giant load. It's 10 loads of laundry in one washer. It literally, opening to the washing machine was like the curtain draw behind you. So I bought this like 11 by 17 ruggable, which is huge. It's the size of this room.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's
the
the only
dog's
place you can
peed
wash
all
it.
over it. And that's why I bought it.
That's the
Right.
first thing I said when I saw it. I go, wow, that's awesome. It's washable, but whose like washing machine
I
is that
think I
going to
said
fit
to you,
into?
I was like, it's thin.
yeah, it's thin. It's going to
That
go
washer,
in. It's
the
like a
hole of the
sheet.
washer was so big. Kottie took a picture of it, sent it to me, and I was like, "How'd you get this picture of me?"
Ryan.
But I get it now because it's the only place you can.
This is
place
why
you
the
can
gays
wash
don't
it.
like me. I don't get the jokes
Like,
that
I don't
fast.
get it.
You're like, I don't understand. But now I'm afraid since I washed it, it was like, instead of having like a concentrated corner of like dehydrated poodle piss on one piece, I just let it soak for an hour in water. And I was like, now the whole thing smells
Why?
like diluted
Would
urine.
it not spin?
It spun, but it was heavy. It was heavier than expected, I think.
I thought you were going to wash it out in the yard, like with the thing,
That is
like
so
the video we
with
saw.
the
gross.
squeege. Oh,
Yeah.
like when they do the deep
Yeah,
cleans on
yeah.
the carpets.
I don't know if you were here for that episode, but Kottie
I
showed
was
me one
not,
where it was
but
very
ooh.
rewarding.
But it starts out, it's rewarding because it starts out rough.
Well, I'm like,
Yeah.
light a match, throw out the rug.
seriously.
Like, seriously,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you've dug that underground.
But did you get it clean? Are you satisfied with it?
I threw in the towel.
Oh.
It was soaking wet, and I was like, fuck
Not
it.
even worth
I'm
it.
walking out
Not
with
even
the rug. I'm walking out with the rug, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Just
does
lay
it
it
cost
out.
to do a load?
Oh my
Lay it
gosh, how much do you think? Humor me because I was blown.
So
$4.
when I go to the laundromat, no. When I
Cute.
go to the laundromat, I use the one that's like 6 loads at a time, and that's like
I bet you do.
like $10.
Okay, guess what mine was?
20.
14. 14 per washer. I
Was
did
it the
2
biggest
rugs.
one?
Crazy.
giant. And it had like 7 signs above it. It was like, do not wash rugs. Do not wash rugs. We will kick you out if you're washing a rug. And I didn't see any of them until it started.
Of
and
course.
I was like,
of course you did it.
oh no.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not, in your defense, it's not really a rug.
It's not. If anyone was going to ask me, I was going to say it was a bed sheet.
It's like a curtain,
Yeah.
but it's a large curtain.
But anyway, got the rugs home. I think the heat made them smell weird in the moment.
But now it's fine? Or we're going to see.
It smells like
Brand new?
hopes and dreams.
Oh,
Oh, well, so
great.
you're
Like,
happy.
Congratulations.
I'm confused.
I'm happy, yeah.
I'm
happy you
confused
got
by,
that.
like-
Because I put it down and Clemenci's like, it's wet. It's wet. I was like, I don't care.
Where'd you put it down?
It's like, stick it on the floor.
Inside?
Yeah.
Remind us
I don't
what
think that's a good idea.
What was the
That's
total?
what Clemencia said. And I was like,
What was the total
down.
runtime for all of this? 3 hours?
Close to 3 hours.
That's a long
Kottie,
time.
first of all, it's gonna mess up your wood if it's
no,
actually
it won't.
wet.
You know why? Because it sits on top of a Velcro mat.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's gonna create like a mold or something if it's
That's what Clemencia said. I don't think so.
trapping
I have
moisture.
I have ruggables because I have cats, and nope, it's great. They're great.
Oh, you have ruggables? Did you know?
Ruggables?
Because
What?
of cats.
Well, what do cats do?
Yeah.
They pee and scratch, and I'll do all that.
Your
stuff.
cats pee on your rugs?
Sometimes when they're mad at us, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know
I've
cats
heard
did
that,
that.
cats are
When I
like
leave
vindictive
'cause
like that.
I can leave them alone for up to, oh God, the animal rights activists are going to call, but I can leave
6
them
days.
alone for up to 5 days, 6 days, 5 nights, 6 days, 5
How do
nights.
they eat?
So I have an automatic feeder and I check them on the camera. And usually I'll have someone come in and just be like, hi. And I'll be like, hi. But then they get mad when they don't see
They're like
us.
this.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
They don't get mad when they see us for a while. So they'll like
Just piss on
piss
your
on
bread?
the rug.
Oh, mine just, if we don't put up one of our acrylic
Whoa,
gates.
5 or 6 days?
No, I would leave
It's
a
not
cat
bad,
alone.
yeah. And
forever.
I have 2, so they keep each other company.
You
So-
don't have any allergies then, do you?
I used to.
But those cats just knocked them out of you?
When I come back, they come back.
Oh,
and
really?
I suffer for like 3 days. Yeah.
Ugh.
And then we're back.
Cats are just pure misery. I'm surprised I'm not allergic to you.
I know. Because I've been very cognizant about not bringing them on me. But when I see owners that are like covered in it, I'm like, ooh.
Oof. Ted, if he goes to Bert and Land's house and plays with the cats, like he was over there playing with the cats the other day.
They have cats.
Yeah. And I took his pants off to change them for baseball. And then I got home and I was rubbing my eyes. My eyes were
Oof.
swelling shut. And I was like, what in the world's happening? I was like, I touched the pants
Yep.
that he was wearing when he was playing. Like, that's how
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even think of
I-
touching a cat.
It seems like 50% of people are allergic to cats.
Are you?
I don't think so. But you never know because I do have a beeswax allergy.
I bet you are.
Can you like not use Bert's bees? What'll happen if you use Bert's
Wait,
bees?
so hold on. So I think you've heard some of the saga that I had this crazy dermatitis. Did you hear?
I don't think so.
Anyways, it's boring now. But
Okay.
I basically am allergic. One of these dermatologists finally figured out that it was like contact dermatitis to beeswax, but I kept applying products with beeswax. So it kept getting bad. My mom was here this weekend. Did I tell you this?
Yeah. Oh, what? She's allergic?
No, but I had it for so long. So it was like this whole thing. And obviously I believe that that's what I was allergic to, but I was just, now that it's gone, I'm just like, thank God, it's a bad dream. I want to pretend that never happened. We went to dinner on Saturday. My mom was here. I found this Byredo lipstick sample, like in the little bubble. And I'm like, that's a cool color. I want to use that. And so I put the lipstick on, looked rad on me. I went to dinner. And then I went to the bathroom. I don't know, it was like an hour after I'd been to the restaurant, and went to the bathroom. I was like, oh, but I had all that microneedling done. So who the fuck knows what's going on with me? And I started to see the red on my chin. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then that night I took all my makeup off and I was like, it feels like it's coming back. Oh my God, oh my God. And then I'm like, maybe it's just irritated by all the microneedling. I'm in the shower the next morning. I'm like, what if that tester had beeswax in it? Yep. I flip it over and it was like Sarah Alba, beeswax. And it happened that fast.
Ugh.
But you don't even understand.
You don't even know.
It
It's like-
swells and it gets red and like raw. Well, no, because it's mostly cosmetics. I don't think I'm allergic to honey.
Beeswax is a weird thing. Like, that's not something you check for.
No, and in fact, you think
Now you do.
I
you
know.
think that it's so natural, and a lot of the clean beauty they want to use it because instead of chemicals. But I was kind of happy that this happened because it solidified. Because I didn't actually go do a patch test after the first time. It solidified that indeed is what I am horribly allergic to. And it was like, it just made it that much more clear to me. So I was happy. But because it wasn't like, continued exposure, it went away within 24 hours. But it was wild. I was like, why would this be happening again? I'm like, oh, wait, I used that lipstick. Yep.
Ugh.
Wait, so something's happening to Ted's thumb?
Right now?
God.
Let me send it to you. So
Oh.
You're sorry, that was my dermatitis. I
Oh
know,
my
I look
God.
like an Eskimo with
What
like
was
a
it?
tattoo. It was from, okay, so I was
put
putting
your
like
eyebrows.
lips.
Gorgeous.
I know. Look, he loves my eyebrows.
I do. Are they bad?
They're gone.
Well, I've lasered them off now.
Oh, but they look great here.
I know. Well,
They look great both ways.
You're such
see?
a kiss ass.
No, they were good. They need to be redone. What, you hated them?
Oh,
Now I do. What?
that thumb.
It's bad, right? What? Okay, wait, your reactions.
Oh, this is Ted.
Who'd you think it was?
I thought it was you.
Yeah, well, you just showed
Oh,
a picture
it's
of
a
me.
7-year-old. It's even
I was
worse.
like,
What
what
happened
dainty
to
little
it?
fingers you have.
So
Oh, God.
it's like
It got slammed in a door?
no, it's like he hit it in the tub and part of it fell off and now it looks like this and I just don't know what to do. I'm going to see Lancer with him.
Oh, does it hurt still?
Yeah. Lancer's like, it's not life-threatening.
I mean,
But-
can it get infected? I feel like it's out.
looks
it's
gnarly, right?
exposed. It's
Well,
like
no, that is the root at the bottom that looks like hay and hair at the bottom.
Ew.
That's his nail bed that's exposed.
Hay and hair. I never.
Oh, poor cat, poor guy.
That's horrible. I would keep
I
it covered
know.
with like a ointment
A bandage
on it
or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he goes in on Tuesday, but he was like, you just have a fear that it might not grow back normally. Like you could
Yeah.
have it deformed.
Just like have a black.
Oh, God, I never thought about
Yeah.
that.
Can we look that up? Like what happens if
No,
your nail
let's
doesn't grow
not and
back?
say we
No?
did.
No, okay.
We'll just follow up after Serbia.
Why would it be black? I don't think it'll be black.
I thought it was black.
But,
Like if you stub your
but how long
toe
ago
so
was
bad
the
that
injury?
like the
Month.
Yeah, so it already fell off. If it was going
Got
to be
it.
black, it'd be
Oh,
black now.
okay.
It'd already be black.
got it. Okay, you're
It
fine.
might be a little weird of a grow back, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
We'll say.
It'll be fine.
Pretty bad, huh?
What kind of doctor do you see? A hand doctor?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I am doctor.
Well, I had to Google that. I was like, what kind of doctor do you see for fingernails? And apparently it's a derm. Isn't that funny? I
Oh, interesting.
was like, should I just take him to Bellicures? Be like, excuse
Did
me.
you know
Derms
that?
can do
did you
quite
know
a bit.
that our fingernails are made of keratin, which is the same thing that
Horses.
hedgehog and porcupine needles are made out of.
You are such a
Love you,
dork
Ryan.
sometimes.
Fun fact.
Like sometimes I look at you and I'm like, has he ever had sex really?
Charming.
Good
It's the same
question.
thing as porcupines and hedgehogs. You're like the Filipino version of Pee Wee.
I
But
know.
dermatologists can do a lot of things that like podiatrists can do even.
Well, yeah, except podiatrists aren't real doctors. What? What?
They're not?
Oh my
No.
God.
They're the same as like chiropractors. They
a
don't have to go
podiatrist,
to.
a podiatrist saved my life. Do you know about this?
Okay. What?
No.
Really?
Well,
I
you-
had an infection. Wait,
Last night a
I have to
podiatrist
show you
saved my
this.
life. Wait.
I have to
Wait,
show you
Halston,
this
is a
photo.
podiatrist? I don't think a podiatrist
first
is
of all,
an
and-
actual med.
A chiropractor is a doctor.
No, he's not.
It's not an MD,
Well,
Let me
yeah.
show you. Please hold.
but they go to medical school.
Please
No, they don't.
hold.
Not medical. They go to some sort of school.
So I had a staph infection on my foot.
Look, Kottie. Yes, a podiatrist is a doctor. They are formally called a
formally
doctor of podiatric medicine. Podiatric medicine.
Podiatric?
Podiatrics.
God.
No, I don't think they are.
How much of a nerd do you think I am now?
I love you.
They are. They do surgeries and everything.
Yeah, I know. Wait, I'm
They're
going to
do-
show
they
you. I'm going to
are-
send
okay,
you
fair enough,
something.
fair enough.
Okay,
If they're doing
chiropractor.
surgeries.
Can we ask, is a chiropractor a doctor?
For sure not.
I'm going to
They are
send a
not.
photo on this chain. Hold
I
on,
want
have
to know
show
what the
you.
podiatrist
I have
did
show
to you
this.
to save you.
Okay, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Yes, chiropractors are
Yes.
considered doctors, specifically doctors of chiropractic, but they are not medical doctors. They are not MDs. That's what I
There you
said.
go.
They're DCs. They have graduate level degree, but it's distinct from MD or doctor of osteopath.
so they're like me.
Can they prescribe? They can't prescribe medicine.
No.
no.
No, but they went to school about as long as we
They're
did.
licensed though. Okay. Are you licensed?
I could be.
I just went to one.
I'll just get
Right before
notarized
here.
or something. So I don't believe in it. Not after that playmate died. Mm-mm.
No high velocity neck adjustments. That's what I said.
The fact that you have to say that.
He wanted to. He did my back and then put me in this weird pulse machine. And he wants me to get a neck X-ray. No, because I'm actually trying to claim some sort of
Oh.
Okay, I sent it through.
for the rear end.
Oh.
I got a staph infection on the ball of my foot, but
Ew.
I didn't know it was a staph infection. So I just ignored it for a very long time.
Do I not want to see?
Don't look.
Okay.
So I ignored it for a very
Psychedelic?
long time. And eventually it became a big, hard mass that was excruciating to step
walk.
on. Yep. So I went to the emergency room and they looked at it and they were like, brace yourself. And they took out a scalpel and spliced it open. And they were like, I went to a podiatrist and they took out a scalpel, spliced
Did they
it
numb
open.
you first?
Nope.
Okay.
Spliced it open. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And they said, go to the emergency room right now. And so I went to the emergency room. They dug out the thing, cleaned it out. But they said if I had waited one more week, it would have hit my bone and they would have had to cut my foot off.
Okay,
It was
so you would have
deep.
lost your foot. You wouldn't have lost your life.
Deep. But
Oh.
what is the quality of life when you lose your foot?
How'd you
Why
get that?
would because if it got to the bone, then there was no saving the bone?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It
Rewind.
would be it would spread too
Did
fast.
you address the other shit underneath your foot? Why did someone take that part off too?
What are you talking about?
What?
Go about 2 inches under the open sore.
No, that's
that's
and
the blood.
fluid.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Because I had to clean it out.
What in the actual
I know.
what how did you get this?
Probably showering at the gym without flip-flops.
You are such
What
a
is in the
nasty
gym
person.
shower? And what is in camp showers? Why do people have to wear water shoes? What?
Oh, because it's gross.
But what is it? Pee?
Everything? Sweat? Little bit of feces?
Think about how many people pee in that shower.
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys.
I almost just wore
kind of makes me
shoes.
sick to my stomach.
Disgusting. Are you okay? Do you have a scar on your foot?
I do. And I'm fine now. But it was
Emotionally,
quite
are you
an
fine?
ordeal. Quite an
How?
ordeal.
It looks like there's a bullet hole in
Yeah,
your foot.
there was a huge mass.
So
at the
what
bottom
was
of my foot.
inside when they popped it?
That's what she wants to know.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, but it was hard. It was really hard.
Oh, God, makes me want to.
It wasn't like a
Do you have a picture
it
of what
wasn't
they
like
pulled
a
out?
thing.
I'd ask them to
No, I don't.
record it,
But
or I'd ask them to do
When
it
I got-
while I was like
when
this.
I got to the podiatrist and they cut it open, they were like, "Do you mind? We just want to call our residents in so they can see this." And they called 5 residents in, and they were 7 people crowded around me, and they'd be like, "Look at this, blah 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 blah. We've
Did it
never seen
smell?
this before." Yeah,
I knew
just
it.
whoa,
I knew it. I knew it.
and it was yellow and pussy.
You weren't married yet, were you? Or
no,
dating?
No, this is a long time ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyways, I
You-
know that wasn't on the agenda, but
Anyways,
I keep getting on
$19.
Instagram that. Have you heard of Filtery?
no.
Filterly. It's like an AI app that shows you all different haircuts,
Oh, I've seen those.
which I'm kind of intrigued by because I'm like, I have a friend who's cutting off all her hair. I'm like,
Who?
And so
Megan
she's
is.
seeing how.
Why?
Did she use this to see how it looked before
no,
she
she's
did it?
just doing it. But I'm like, I would never cut my hair. I also saw this thing where a guy measures where the skin touches your ear, takes a pencil and goes from when your skin touches your ear and down, and you meet it with another pencil. And then you take this and you measure it. If it's 3 inches or less, you're meant to have short hair. If it's 3 inches or longer, you're meant to
Wait,
have long
what-
hair.
Oh, interesting.
What is it?
So you get 2 pencils, right? Or you can use books.
Interesting.
I'll show you. So you go like this.
This probably cleaning
You
seems
go.
like a scam.
First
It's like a
one
scam.
goes like this. So
Okay.
it's where your skin meets your ear.
Okay.
And then the second one goes under your chin and touches.
Okay.
So then you take this and you measure this.
Okay.
If it's longer than 3 inches, your face is meant to have long hair.
Okay.
If it's shorter, you're meant to have short hair.
So did
clearly-
they do it on you? Oh, this is on
Here?
I mean, a guy in a
Here?
bar was
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
Here?
Now do this.
a guy in a
'Cause it
bar
needs
was
to go
doing
straight
it.
across from. No. It needs to No.
He just made this up as an excuse to
needs to
touch
touch your
women's
chin.
faces.
Go like this.
Okay. Pickles.
So you're like Johnny Longjaw. You're meant to have Clydesdale hair.
Mr. Red.
Oh.
Mine's
Johnny
shorter than you.
Yeah.
Mine's much shorter than
Johnny
yours.
Longjaw.
Yours.
I'm just like,
Oh yeah. Oh, she's meant to have short hair.
She's got a tiny little face.
Oh, the
it's not even 3. It's 2.25.
I got a ton of messages saying I want to cut my hair just like. Well, her jaw looks pretty long.
No.
What's it? To know whether short
It's
hair will
sharp.
suit your
It's a
face
sharp
shape
jaw.
or not.
Pencil under your chin horizontally.
Uh-huh.
Now place a ruler under your ear.
Under your ear.
Under your
Johnny
ear.
Longjaw is not Johnny Longjaw.
The intersection of the pencil and the ruler indicates a measurement.
Fuck, I'm supposed to meant to have a crew cut.
If it is less than 5 inches, then go for the job.
Go for the
I'm here to
for
help
the
you
job.
with self-image transformation. Follow me for more.
Interesting.
I don't know if I'd
think-
look good with that haircut.
Well, you should get the app and look what you would look like.
Don't
the
ever
crew
do
cut?
that.
Yeah.
Like, even when Halle Berry had hair like that, I was not a fan.
Oh, I thought
When it
she
like
looked
flared
hot.
out on the side, like in
That-
or when she had the Flintstones hair.
I just don't like that short a cut on anyone.
I think Kris Kardashian looks good with it though.
My sister's fiance, who's a woman.
Oh, see, look how good she looks.
Well, she's gorge, but no.
So am I.
Yes.
Just
My
kidding.
sister, and I don't feel embarrassed saying this because it's true. She had long hair. She's like lesbian. She
Okay.
had long hair and it was awful.
You're
And then
such an ally
cut
to
it.
say it like that.
I know. Then she cut it and it was so much better. So like
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh.
So this I've seen it in real time.
Do you think it was because she was lesbian?
A little bit. But actually, it was definitely. So I've seen it. I get it.
All right.
She also has a short face. Yeah, she has a short. She's definitely a less than 2.25er. Under 2.25er.
Wow. Too bad we don't have a ruler to play this
I
game.
know.
So I just called Duran like on my way here after the chiropractor. And I was just giving him the down low on what the guy wants me to have, like a neck x-ray, and wants me to like see him a few times a week for 2 weeks and whatever. I was just giving him the whole thing. And then, I don't know, I was just telling him random tidbits about the guy. He was definitely like a character. And then all of a sudden Duran's like, well, I'm really busy right now and I don't have time to chit chat. And I was like, it was literally like, I go, bye, and I hung up the phone. To me, so he does, this was particularly
At
rude.
least he just says it.
I
This
know.
was particularly rude. But why answer? Or when you, like,
Don't answer.
Sometimes,
Yeah, if
sometimes he'll just be, he's like, is there anything quick? Because I'm right in the middle of something. I'll be like, no, call me back. Or yes, whatever. Or don't answer. Or right away be like, okay, cool. But like, I want to hear all about this later. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I pick up and I'll go, hey, I'm in the middle of saying, is everything okay? And I'll be
Thank
like,
you.
Yes
Yeah,
or no.
that's the
Be
way to
like,
do it.
okay, I'll call you back.
That's the way to do it.
Thank you.
But if
like
I
he
know-
let me go into the story and tell him all of these things that this chiropractor wants to do and whatever.
I don't have time to chit chat.
I was literally like, my jaw was like on my lap, and I would go, bye, bye.
Has he texted you or called you or done anything?
No, I almost texted rude to him, but it's like he's my husband. Like, I mean, like, am I really? It's just like so rude.
I think I will agree with
Duran
Kottie. I
kills
think I
me.
would prefer that to what my husband does, which is I call him and I'm talking and he's like, yeah, definitely, And I'm like, I know you're not paying attention.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I know you're scrolling.
That
your
happens.
phone.
Just cut me off.
I think that happens
Come back when
from
you can
both
listen.
ways, though,
Yeah.
right? Do you do that to him too?
Never, not
Never.
once, never in my entire life. I'm a beautiful, attentive listener.
Yeah, but I won't answer then. My thing is, don't answer.
Don't answer.
If I can't devote, like if I'm not going to be an active participant in the call, I don't answer.
Yeah.
That's good. Good.
Shit mood, don't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I want to talk about my shit mood, I answer.
Depends on,
usually
it
go-
depends on who I want to
But
talk
I
about my
usually
shit
go,
with.
hey, I'm in the middle of saying, is everything okay? Yeah, call me later. All right,
That's
bye.
Perfect. Done.
You're
Easy.
so sweet. So thoughtful.
Sweetie pie.
I'm loving.
I'm so thirsty. It's been my laundromat days. I didn't have anything to drink. They only
You
offered
really-
Sunny D.
You really do.
They offered you Sunny D.
You do break a sweat doing that laundry.
Not gonna lie, there were some like,
Hot
Some
guys
hotties?
there?
yeah,
Yeah.
where I was like,
Yeah.
look at you doing your laundry. Okay.
And then you can also like see what kind of underwear they use.
Nope, I'm not doing that right.
Nope. Oh, nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Definitely not.
Underwear they use.
And like
They
you can
wear.
see if like
They use
it's a good
them.
way to tell if someone's gay or straight.
Nope, I didn't.
See him at the
I
laundromat.
didn't do
Nope.
any of that.
Nope.
I was just
No.
like, hey, you.
I'm just like,
Well, Kottie thinks everyone wants her. What are you doing?
yep.
Ew. Have you seen Striptease with Demi Moore?
No. Have I
Classic.
seen striptease with Demi Moore?
He used to, Burt Reynolds used to scoop up her lint and sniff it.
Well,
In the laundromat, she was a stripper. She looked so good in this movie.
she looked phenomenal.
This is like,
Ooh.
That is disturbing, Kottie.
what?
Pull up
And
her
then
lint.
he would have his assistant go in and collect her lint after she was done with laundry. And then he'd walk into his room, the assistant would, and he'd be standing in underwear and cowboy boots, and he'd fill his cowboy boots with Vaseline. He's like, I can feel it squishing between my toes. And he'd just be sniffing the lint.
Wait, can we click on the one of her with David Letterman?
I had no interest in seeing this movie, and
They
now
really publicized her body
want to
because the
see this
studio
movie.
paid for her, I
What,
think,
boob job?
for her plastic surgery.
Ah.
So I don't understand.
She looks unbelievable in this. Like really, just stunning.
She-
But like this
Really
is a
stunning.
body of a woman. Like now and for the last 20 plus years, she's looked so
I mean, look at
skinny.
her in the black bra.
She looks a little like Angelica Houston there.
Yeah.
She is so, and then her daughter was in this movie with her she was a single mom. I think it was Rumor in the movie with her.
But the
I have
boobs-
watched this movie at
she's-
least 50
She's
times.
made
I need
these
to see
boobs
this-
smaller now.
I want to see this movie
It's
now.
so effing
I remember
funny.
that. Was that on a boat?
Yes. She goes on his yacht and strips for him.
Last year, I saw Showgirls for the first time.
Oh my God.
So fucking funny.
Right.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Funny.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Maybe now it'd be funny.
It's so good when she's like, where are you working, sweetie? And she's like, cheetahs. I don't know what you're doing, but if it said cheetahs, it ain't dancing.
Who
Also-
said that? Gina
what's-
Gershon or
Gina
whatever?
Gershon's like,
Oh.
I'm a dancer. Where are you dancing? Cheetahs. I don't know if you're a dancer, sweetie.
Thanks for the line. Thanks for the repeat of the line. Got it.
Or
It's a
what are
great-
you doing?
It's incredible.
It's such a
incredible,
Kottie just did it
incredible
again, but
movie.
she slowed it down.
There's like 8 beautiful, beautiful lines in that movie.
Oh,
With
give us
her
one.
headdress.
Where he's like, at the end, where like the manager of Cheetahs is leaving her like final performance, he's like, I'm gonna miss coming on your tits.
What? Oh.
Yeah, you don't remember that line?
I don't.
Oh yeah. It's
What
at
are
the
you
end.
doing? Some of the best cocaine in the world.
Stop.
So
you
good.
guys are creep.
Know me?
It's
Why
it's
is her
a real
name
movie.
Know
This
Me?
is a real. I have no idea.
Ugh.
Do you know that there was like she was supposed to like this was like her big oh my god she's gonna get an Oscar nomination for this.
Well, she was close.
yeah.
I mean, that movie. That's
Well,
like,
Didn't Pam just get nominated for Showgirl?
Yeah.
She
the
like
last
did
Showgirl?
she like almost did. She like got nominated for a bunch of stuff, but
but not.
I heard it was
I did. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I didn't see it either.
Do I need to watch Conclave?
yeah, it's so good.
Really?
It's so good.
Is it about priests and
Yeah,
diddling?
but it's like about the selection of a new pope, but it's like Mean Girls meets
oh,
yeah, it's like
Pope
them
World?
being sassy, yeah, like stabbing each other in the back, spreading rumors.
Conclave. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm watching right now. Body in the Snow.
Never heard of it.
What? Okay.
Wait.
We all need to start
Body
watching
in
it
the
together.
Snow.
I've
It's
never
an
even heard
HBO
of it.
Max. Okay, rewind.
Wait, hold on. Is that the one where the dad
Karen
falls-
Reed. No, you're thinking
Oh,
no.
it's a
What am I thinking?
So it's a documentary.
What am I thinking?
She just started. I think 3 days ago was her retrial.
Wait, Wait,
This is
hold
about
on.
the Boston
It's-
cop they found in the
Oh,
snow.
that-
Yes,
The one who was drunk,
Yes,
who got alcohol poisoning, but then
Yes.
oh
Wait,
my god!
don't tell me.
Sorry. No. That's all
okay.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. I don't want to. It's not. It's a documentary. It's like a real. It's like no.
It's a documentary.
No.
It's 5 episodes on HBO Max.
Oh
No.
I
It
need to
is
start- I will
so
watch- I will
good.
start this tonight.
It is so good. I
Oh
was
my
so
God.
excited to start it. Now I'm like pacing myself
because you don't
there's
want
only
it to
5.
end. Yeah.
Oh, see, I
Ugh.
always feel icky after watching these types of things.
She's our
I'm
age.
not there yet.
Can you believe that?
Wait, let's hear the trailer.
I'm not.
Accused of hitting John O'Keefe with their SUV and leaving him to die in the snow.
Their relationship was not a happy one.
Not a single witness actually saw this happen.
There's a whole other side of the story.
This is funny, Ms. Reed.
They've got her guilty already.
Was it her husband?
Her
So,
boyfriend.
did you drive your car into John?
Oh, this
Doing
wasn't
this
the one I was
film is
thinking
my
of.
testimony. I want to say what happened exactly as it happened.
John was a Boston police officer.
He's kind of hot.
We went to a bar with a bunch of cops. Jen McCabe invited us to the Alberts. Last I ever talked to him when he got out of my car at Brian Albert's house.
Everybody liked Karen, and everything changed.
He was found dead on the lawn of another police officer.
This is one of their own, and that raises the stakes.
Miss Reed stated that she hit him 3 times. I hit him. I hit him.
I hit him. That statement doesn't appear on any of the tapes.
They were shot.
I am not on trial. I am a witness.
It's impossible to have any sympathy. They're all lying.
She'd smile or laugh.
She's posing for pictures.
Her behavior in conjunction with the hard evidence points in one direction.
Now listen.
DNA evidence placed parts of
You
John
think?
on
For a
their
Boston
car.
chick, for sure.
It's like I'm in a bad dream. This can't be
Is it all on video?
real.
She was angry. She had been drinking.
How many calls?
There was over 50.
Nuts, and I like it.
Did you text about going through Karen Reed's phone?
No news so far.
There were gasps.
One of the most
crazy they just
uncomfortable
let
moments of
cameras
this
into
entire
the-
trial.
Shame on
To
you,
the
sir.
courtroom.
So what's
No
crazy?
magazine wants to feature me.
She was the happiest murder defendant in America.
You're either pro Karen Reed or you are pro police.
It's become a civil war.
This justice system will never be the same after this.
I can't believe what's happening to me.
Oh,
It's so good.
I need to watch that. I need to
Okay.
start
Give us a few like
Okay,
hooks.
what automatically drew me to her is they talk about the night they go out. So his sister died from a brain tumor, and then the husband died like 2 months after the sister, and they had 2 young kids. So he takes in these 2 kids. So she's his girlfriend.
His sister's
John O'Keefe,
husband.
the cop that dies.
Yeah, his sister's husband had
Yeah.
died, and then the sister died.
No, the John O'Keefe, the guy
Yeah.
that this is about.
Yeah.
His little sister had a brain tumor and
Yeah.
died like suddenly, like 6 months later.
Oh,
They had 2 young kids.
yeah,
Her husband, who was widowed,
yeah,
ended up dying from a heart attack 2 months after she died.
yeah.
So John takes in their 2 young kids.
Mhm.
So she's been dating John for like 2 months or 2 years, I'm sorry. And she's like, John just wanted to blow off some steam, and John's just better when you blow off steam. So we go out, and I love that they're all
was
going out in like hoodies.
Perfect accent.
I have a great Boston
Perfect
accent.
Boston accent.
It's the Irish in me. And so they go out, and she's like, the prosecution's like, how many drinks did you have? And she's like, they're saying 9. So they're counting her drinks, and I was like,
From the footage,
holy shit.
from
But
from the footage of the
she's
bar.
like, that third drink, it was just a shot, and I put it in my vodka soda. And it's like, these people partied.
Yeah.
And they're like all older. They're like our age, but they're going to bars. They went to like 3 bars in a row. Like, I'm like,
In
I
one
couldn't.
night?
In one night.
Yeah. Couldn't
Then
be me.
at
Couldn't be me.
12:45, she's out with all of his like cop friends, and one couple's with the FBI that she's not really familiar with. And it's like 1 a.m. They're like, come to our house for like late night. And John's like, yeah, let's go. And she's like, okay. And so they go, and he walks into their house and never comes out. And it's like a blizzard. And she's like, that's why she calls him so angry. So she's like,
'Cause she thinks he
I have
walked
to
out
go
on
home to the kids. And he never came back out.
But was she
So
supposed to go in with him?
Well, all the lights were out. It was really creepy. They showed up at this house that they'd never been to. It was like, and then she was
Oh.
like, go and see if we're welcome here. Like, it doesn't look like anyone's home. So he went to like the side door. She never saw him again.
Whose house was it? Oh, I
But
want to
she
watch
had-
it. No. I want to watch this.
Yeah.
So anyway,
How
my God.
deep are you at 5? You're in.
I'm on episode, I just finished 3. It's really good. But I started watching it because a friend told me about it. And then she's like, he told me about it at the beginning of this week. He was like, her retrial starts today. So I guess there was
She
know
seems
it.
guilty.
No, she's just
Loving the spotlight.
bizarrely, authentically raw. Like she woke up, she's like, holy shit, did I hit him? Like
Yeah.
Like
So
she's
as of
going
now,
through
do
all
you
the things.
think-
I do not think she did it. No, not at all.
Hmm.
No,
And
not at all.
so what did
With
their
every fiber in my
retrial? How
body.
did the first trial end?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I think this
Hung jury.
documentary wraps
Yeah.
up
Okay.
with
Interesting.
Whoa, this is
I'm starting
we've
this.
got like medical
this
issues,
is totally my
murders.
This
totally
is so
bread and butter. I love
right?
it. Yeah.
Is it?
I just love
it. Love it.
I could do this one. When the documentary gets to the Ruby Frankie one is like
the Ruby Frankie one made me feel dirty afterwards.
Yes. I think it's because when kids are involved and when kids are getting abused or if there's like a lot of drug use or something, then it just makes me feel icky.
Yeah.
It's because you have kids. I don't feel icky.
You don't?
Oh, God.
When you see the kids being abused and
Well,
stuff?
I don't feel icky, but I'm like, oh, that was terrible. But I'm not like
you don't feel any more
No, I remember
worse.
not having kids and feeling that way.
No.
You like if anybody like you feel the same way if it was an adult being tortured.
No. I feel gross that it was tortured, but I don't feel gross that there was a documentary about it. Does that make sense?
I remember my dad always growing up or being in college, and we always watched Dateline.
Yeah.
And when it had kids involved, he's like, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on, they're not even your kids. He's like, it messes
Yeah.
with me. It's too upsetting.
It's
like
upsetting.
the footage was disgusting. I thought it was all gross, but I didn't watch it and feel gross.
Well, it puts. Well, it's not like I'm worried Ruby Frankie's going to kidnap our kids,
Right.
but it just puts things in your head that you can't ever get out.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, what's living rent free in your head from that talk? It all left me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what's living rent free in my head from that doc?
What?
Weirdly is when, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Is when the husband's like, and there was a handprint at the top of the glass, and the hand was this long, as if it was like the demon
that's
in your
right.
house.
yeah.
That's right.
That
and I
was
was like,
okay.
Wait, how many of
Like,
us were looking
you
at the
guys-
window going, that's what? I don't
And
see
then
it.
also the woman being like, she's mine, she's mine. I'm like,
The entire
Do you know
time
what
I
lives
wanted
rent
to like
free in my head from
I
that
wanted
one?
to like punch
What?
that beta dad in
When
the
the
face.
daughter comes home from college and goes into Hefty Nat's room and there's oils all over her dresser and she's like, ugh.
where she finds out they're
many
she finds out they're sleeping in the same bed and she's like, oh.
so many things. So hefty. You guys, so many things. Rent free.
That they were
Can
just
you
like,
guys catch up on this so that we can discuss?
You guys.
oh my God.
And it was like, it wasn't even like a labeled, it was like cheap oils. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God.
Essential oils. Oh my God. Okay. I don't like it. Okay.
I don't like it. It's making me feel icky.
So gross.
Talk about something happy, you guys.
So gross. Oh.
Oh my God. Would you rather?
What was her name? What was her name?
Cindy?
The life coach person. I mean, she
Cindy?
looked like a Cindy.
She did look like a Cindy.
What was it? Connections? Connections?
Yeah, connect with an X.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What was her name?
I don't
Ruby
want to
Frankie
know.
And Jody. Jodi.
Hildebrand. Jody Hildebrand. Oh man, look at her. She looks so butch in that. Look at her.
I can't not.
She's like,
she's a lesbian.
Didn't she have kids? Didn't she have
Yeah,
kids?
did she?
Is that one of her kids?
Who
right
is
there?
that Nightline photo with the cat
that's what I'm
eyes?
saying.
Jody Hildebrand.
Oh.
Oh, one of her
But she did have
clients.
kids, right? That didn't talk to her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That like already hated her.
I just always was like, I bet Jody doesn't shave.
The niece said.
That's why she needed the oils.
Her niece
to
Jessie
slip through.
says they know a different side of their aunt and alleges they experienced trauma and abuse while living with Jody in their teens. Wow.
Damn.
Oof. Anyway,
Oh, rent free, baby.
one more recommendation, documentary recommendation is it's also on Max. Every episode is like a different Hollywood like story, like tragedy or something. And
Love.
the first episode is about the dad from Seventh Heaven. Do you know about the dad from
No.
Seventh Heaven? That CW show.
Barely. I mean, I know of it.
You
I
know
don't
the
remember
name,
it.
yeah.
So there's the first episode is about the dad from Seventh Heaven who like played a pastor, but like they find out like he abused groomed young girls the entire time he was on the show. It's crazy.
What do you mean? When you say groomed?
Documentary.
Like he would like start sexual relationships with them and like, yeah, it was crazy. What was it called? But you should watch it. It's insane.
Wait,
what?
Next to you?
It's something like that. Hollywood Demons. Yeah, that's what it is.
Hollywood Demons.
Yeah, the first episode is about the dad from Seventh Heaven. There's an episode about the Power Rangers, how they all how there was like one of the Power Rangers like murdered somebody, and one of them went to jail for like
Which color?
the red. It's always the red ones. It's always the red ones.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wait, what was your story? Sorry to interrupt. You were talking
What were we
about
talking
a
about?
Filipino
It was
family or
so
something. What were you
boring.
saying?
You were
just now?
talking about two queer couples getting married.
Oh yeah. Anyways, no,
so
but
boring.
for the first time in my life, I got out of the theater and I was like, I think I want one of those.
A baby?
Yeah.
When?
Oh my God.
Wait, when was this?
Danny, this might be TMI, but Danny, my husband, went to one of those like sessions that they had at work for like what the company provides, like adoption and surrogacy wise.
Wow.
So we're thinking about it.
Wait.
We're thinking very preliminary.
Wait, what company?
dovetail?
Very preliminary.
Where your husband works?
Yeah.
Is he at like a studio or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's at Universal.
What a minute.
He's what?
Yeah, Universal. Yeah.
Okay.
What? So you're going to ask one of us to be your surrogate?
When did this occur to you though? It's fine. It's preliminary, but like, was this like yesterday?
It was always part of the plan, but it was always like, you know, when you get married and it's like, okay, what's next? You know what I mean?
You would be the most fun
dad.
parent.
Oh my God, you really would.
You
I think
would.
I would. But
You would.
And you don't have to like anyone else's kids, but you would love your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on so much speed. You'd be awesome.
I used to not. I used to not give I used to like not give a shit about my friends' kids, not about kids. I'd see them and I'm like,
I get that.
And then my best friends started having kids, and I met them, and I was like, I will kill for this kid.
Yeah.
I will murder someone for this kid. So I'm like starting to get it now, I think. So
I don't think you'll ever get it. One will never get it until you have your own.
Well, you know what's interesting though? And my dad said this. He's like, I hate kids, but I love my own.
Yeah.
Like, it's so different. Like, he doesn't want to be around other people's kids, really. Yeah. Like, he'll get a kick out of them now with older age, but like raising kids, he was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So
it was very 80s also.
Yeah, like you can honestly just not be a kid person and then have your own and be like, oh my God, mine are amazing. It's like other people's dogs. I'm like so grossed out by your dog. But I'm like, mine can look like it's on death's door.
I agree with that. But I think that the whole mentality around parenting has changed so much from like the 70s and 80s. Like in the 80s, nobody liked their kids, even their own. They just like had, do you know what I mean? Like there was that sense.
Like checkbox.
There was that sense.
Exactly.
It was like you were almost just like, I don't want to say that you're a burden, but you know, that was the mentality of adults when we were kids. And I don't think our kids feel that way. And I certainly don't think we're parenting that way.
Well, it's because like you have a choice now. And so if you have one, it's because you wanted one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now how are you?
What was that? What do you think that was about? I mean, just you have to have a kid. There was like that. It's just what you have to do.
So.
More so than now.
Yeah.
That's how my parents.
So.
Interesting. But you know what I mean? I'm not making that up.
We had to do this. So,
yeah.
Like there's a lot of generational trauma stuff.
But no one's having kids now.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
No one.
It's down.
It's tough. It's tough to have kids. It's really tough to have kids.
But what would be your preferred method? Would you spin, adopt?
Adopt, just because there's so many kids in this world who there's already
You're
there's
such
so
a good
many kids
human.
What does spin mean?
Like spin the sperm.
Yeah.
What, you or your husband?
You get an embryo, you get an egg, and then they both.
Yeah.
And then you don't know who
would,
inseminated the embryo.
Whoa! Look at how in tune you are with this community.
We
I'm
would
an
know.
ally.
Is that
we
what?
would know because we love.
Oh yeah.
Is that
the only way
what
you know
color
if
is the
one
kid?
person's
Wait, is that
Asian.
what happens?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times with
that's
like
how
same-sex couples, really?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be like the dick that's like, I
That's
think
my
Wait,
kid.
what does
I'm
your
gonna
husband
take
look
it.
like? Have I seen him?
He's very white.
He'd be very white.
Yeah, there's no guessing.
Show me him.
If you're.
Yeah, if this is the pairing.
You don't.
Well, no,
skip
but
the
wouldn't you
Filipino
then pick
gene.
an egg of somebody? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you pick an egg if it was going to be his husband's sperm that someone that looked more like him, or like someone that looked vice versa, like an egg donor coming from that person?
Can you see this?
Oh, he's cute.
He's super cute.
I've seen. I don't think I've seen him before. Wait,
Stalk my Insta. He's all.
I'm going
over
to
it.
stalk your Insta.
No, you just
Super
go
cute.
for like the hottest chick
Oh,
online.
he's very
and the
cute.
smart one.
You do like a background check.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
Not
you
yet. Don't be
imagine
excited quite yet.
If I gave you one of
Just
my
the sliver.
eggs,
I'm the sliver. Whoa, would you give
I
him
mean,
one?
would you?
I don't know. I mean, I think there needs to be more of me in the world.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true narcissist.
I know, right? I like your jeans. We'll talk.
Oh, I was like, I'm not wearing jeans.
I know, that's so cute, right?
We're such narcissists.
I mean, I don't watch The Pit, but Danny's watching it. And I walked into an episode where do you see the baby crowning?
No, gross.
Which one? There's an episode where you see a baby crowning. But this woman her job is being a surrogate. That's like her job.
I know.
Yeah.
In which movie?
The Pit.
I couldn't do that job.
I couldn't either. It's just like people, it's like women who enjoy being pregnant or
blown away by the women that do that. And obviously they have to enjoy it to some degree.
They don't party.
Yeah.
Kottie would hate it.
I know.
So I'd be like, I'm going through a surgery.
And you have to it's one thing if you have your own baby where if I mess it up, it's my baby. But if it's somebody else's, it's like, oh God,
I know,
I have to eat clean.
You hit a point in the pregnancy, face is done.
Right.
You know? Free game. 1 o'clock. Just kidding. Not.
We're in the clear.
You're like, okay, surrogate, pass on you.
So my nanny just texted, she's like, I'm looking for Ezra in the house and he's not in the house. Do you know what happened to him? So Dimitri, this guy comes to work out with him on Fridays and he wanted to go for a hike. And so he's like, would Dimitri take me and my friend on a hike? And I asked Dimitri. Dimitri's like, yes. But they left and Gabby was out dropping one of the other kids somewhere and came back and was like, Ezra's not in the house. Do you know what happened to him? I'm like,
does this happen often?
No. I'm like, I'm so sorry he went. No, never. Never. But she's probably like,
wait, the fact that your kids have a trainer pretty much.
Yeah.
Does he want to train me?
Amazing.
Well, I really want, so Ezra's getting really into basketball. He's my 11-year-old and he is getting good. I mean, he's practicing a lot and he has a basketball coach and he's in this league outside of school. And I just noticed that he could be quicker. So I really want him, more than I need him to be burning calories, I want him to do
it's training.
Like agility training.
Yeah.
I mean, Dimitri can do anything, but I mean, and he's rocks. He at the end of it, Ezra was beat red and just sweating bullets.
It's so good.
But I want him to get speed.
It's like being in swim class, except for running.
Yes. I want just I want him to be faster.
Oh, being in what?
I think
it's like swimming lessons, except it's running lessons.
Yeah. So I think
I wish I had those before running cross country.
I think it's great.
I think it'll pay off. Yeah.
You're raising athletes.
I'm trying
That's the way to do it.
Raising athletes,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm poor Gabby. She's probably two missing kids.
Shook.
One of mine and one of his friends. All right. So we need to do links. We do need a shop webs or something to link it all because we do glaze over a lot of things very quickly.
Yes. A little Shopify. I like it.
A little Shopify, except Kottie likes something for a week and then she swears she curses.
You know what? I was just thinking this today. My hourglass.
What?
I use it every day. I love it.
Which one?
My hourglass.
What do you use it
foundation?
for?
It's a kit.
My hourglass.
like an ornate one that you're like,
these are the days of our lives.
I still
shower
love it.
for 1 hour starting now.
Shower for 1 hour. These are the days of our lives.
Don't worry about it.